Here's a couple notable omissions from the stream. No mention of April or Kayla. Kayla is Lady Rackets. April is, April M. Holt. That's Rekieta's polycule mistress, blah, blah, blah. No mention of Dick riding on Melton. Melton is the onion guy, I believe. I do remember his last name. So it is something Melton, if anybody in chat can remind me or something. But I know Melton is the onion guy, the Vito lookalike, I believe. That's standing Nick for some reason now. And no mention of how he wanted Aaron to catch a felony charge, which is what like Nick was openly kind of bragging about and saying. Here's a little bit of Ralph, but like, here's a clip actually. Let's see. I guess we're gonna get a little taste of what Nick is doing here. Let's see. Let me play this clip real quick. All right. Yeah, let's go.
Cases in that county versus 340 cases in mine. And if the progression is linear, it would have been around 700 to 800 cases in my county. Actually, if you look at April's case, you can find out kind of that linear progression of case numbers.
If the progression is what? I need some content. Let's see what the amazing commenters here say. Was he always this dumb, or did he break his brain in the last few years? That's called pain. That's what happens when you become a drug addict. Shit gets hard to manage in your head. I believe he said it was linear. Considering he said it was correctly a couple seconds later, I'm guessing he just misspoke. And then this nice little gif over here. And said, I love how this entire tangent was completely irrelevant to his argument of drug rehab is pointless. Oh boy. There you go. More breaking Baldo news. Not doing drugs is pretty damn simple. It's the default state of humanity to not be doing them. Again, that's true. And if you're a, practicing Christian or like an upstanding Christian, which Nick pretended to be for like, how many years, chat? How many years did he do this shit? You would expect them to like, not be so self-reliant on like, the narcotics and shit. But apparently that's, that's out the window. It's probably some of that like selective Christianity that you hear about so much with like the right-wing grifters like Melanie Mack and such. Really makes sense. I mean, Melanie Mack is the one that wants to redeem Dr. Disrespect, who was, talking to minors when he was like 35. So why exactly, Rekieta, was in your bathroom? You admitted its existence. You just deny it's yours or that it was found by the improper search. Drugs are simultaneously easy to ignore, yet easily found in your property. To expand on this, it's interesting because, yeah, that's true. Nick has denied that it's his. However, when April did her little Zoom call and shit, I believe her attorney said that it wasn't April's either. So that kind of leads people to believe, well, then who's lying? Is Nick lying? Is April lying? Just a little thing that I remembered here. Under this retarded logic, your only choice when the motion to dismiss fails is to A, either admit you're a junkie despite your claims that I was just forced to do this because I was accused of it. Which is, again, like one of those things where, I mean, bro, it's just gonna be another one of those Kiwi Farms was right and I was just saying it's not true, like Ethan Ralph, right? Like, it's just gonna be that, and it's just gonna be another Nick lie. And at this point, it's like, my God, like how many lies, Nick? Or B, plead not guilty and somehow pin everything on your legal wife, your girlfriend, or your arch nemesis, Aaron M. Holt. And we got this clip courtesy of this person over here, about 1:43. So let's see what Rackets has to say over here real quick. Quote unquote, staying sober while being court ordered, tested constantly, and under threat of violation is so easy. I don't understand addicts. Anyway, I love whiskey and can't wait to drink it as soon as I'm legally allowed. Amazing.
And it wasn't difficult to not have it. Like there was no concern. Some people, they're like, well, that was a really interesting part of recovery.
Okay. Can you present Nick with an award to the least self-aware when you return from break? That's right. Casino's coming back, I believe, the end of September. So soon they'll be back. Addicts always think they can stop easily. Look at Ralph. He's sober. He swears on his mama's grave. Hell, even the lives of his children. I can't wait to see Nick do the same shit. Yeah, so like it looks like the transformation is essentially gonna become complete, right? You know, everybody was saying how like Ralph and like Rekieta are like there was early like little visions or so of people saying calling it being like, yeah, Rekieta's definitely gonna become Ralph eventually. It was only a matter of time, and well, lo and behold, bro, that's crazy. I think Rekieta is a lot easier now because he used to have like rabid fans defending him as well. Now he has like smaller. We're going back to the main topic, pal. Now he's got like a significantly smaller audience or whatever, and the reason for that is because of the consistent lying. Because I've also noticed another thing. People really do not like when their E-celeb lies to them like directly. And Rekieta has been doing it for like 5 years or whatever. He's also turned on like a lot of people. Like he turned on the anime fans, right? When he got like bad blood with Pippa Pipkin, from what I remember. He turned on the Kiwi farmers when they started like calling him out. He turned on his own friends like Sean and Legal Mindset when they started giving unbiased, accurate legal analysis of what Nick was doing and how it wasn't good. So he's just really alienated a lot of people, and it's not good. But that's because they weren't yes men to him. He killed his bridge with Flash. He burned the Flash bridge, right? The Flashcast bridge. There's a lot of bridge burning he did, but he's kept like the yes men, like Dick Masterson, Vito, that kind of lot. So it is what it is. Because again, like as much as Nick wants to deny this, he did portray himself as this like relatable family man, no polycule relationships. He straight up denied it for like 5 years or so, even though it was like whatever. He kept saying, "Oh, you're crazy, Kiwi Farms," or whatever. So like he lied about that. He lied about his like Christianity and shit, and all of a sudden Nick's like, well, I never said this. Like that's probably when his audience was like dog, you lied to us so badly, right? How the fuck are we ever gonna like, and it's not even for a good reason, it's for no good reason, and you did it repeatedly. So yeah, like over,
and you're like, I don't feel like I belong here.
yeah.
I don't want to go do that.
So he's above all the other, like, okay, I get what like Breaking Ball the News was talking about. Yeah, he's above all those other plebeians, like all those other drug addicts. Like Nick is not like all the other drug addicts. Okay, Nick is better. All right, he is obviously the best drug addict in his mind. So now we got some. We just got like timestamps. And by the way, if anybody's watching the replay, because chances are like I will keep the stream up. If you manage to get some timestamps in here, I will pin it. All right. Let's see. A man who thinks he's above addiction, he's doomed. One never completes recovery. One remains in recovery for life. What a doofus. Nick, it's easy to not do drugs. Also, Nick gets arrested for possession of 26 grams of. Okay. Reasons for rehab aren't important. 2, he's better than the other addicts. 3, he still won't admit he's an addict. 4, he's still in denial about everything. 5, he's drunk again.